Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. I just want to talk today a little bit about what it takes to get sober and to stay sober. And the title of the video is Strength, Hope and Courage. And certainly those three things play a massive part. For me, one of the deciding factors, or most important factors, has only really happened recently, fully I think. And that's the realization that I can never take another drink again of alcohol. Because if I do, then very, very quickly, my life becomes chaos and it becomes unmanageable. And I become, within days, hours, that person that destroyed so much in my life. So that realization and letting go is a massive relief, because I think lurking deep down in most alcoholic or addicts' minds is the thought that perhaps one day they can drink in moderation again, or they can take a drug in moderation again. That's rubbish. That is never the case. If you are an alcoholic, if you are an addict, then moderation is a word that is just nonsensical, because you cannot do things in moderation. It escalates, it's progressive. It gets worse every single time. Every relapse gets worse. Every moment in addiction gets worse. It never ever gets better. It just continues to roll downhill like a massive snowball collecting crap around it. It's something that you need to let go of, that thought. And I've let go of it totally now. And another thing, I've let go of trying to control things that I know are beyond my control. That's massive for someone who suffers from addiction. You know, there's very little we can control. Thoughts and actions, maybe, and even sometimes outside influences can affect those. The thing is never to listen to your mind, because it'll lie to you and tell you lies. You know what's right within your gut. So just listen to that whenever you can. And realize what you can and can't control. There's very little you can around you. One of the greatest things, or two of the greatest things that drove me backwards into addiction throughout all the years I was in it, were resentments, anger, and loneliness. Even if you've got loads of people around you that you love, you can still be lonely. And there was a loneliness about me that I felt from sort of childhood, I suppose. But that can be amplified, obviously, certainly over the last couple of years with coronavirus. You know, loneliness has played a massive part in driving people back into addiction, also into addiction if they've not been there before, dependency. You know, and anger and resentment. You know, you can't control, it's none of your business what other people think of you. And also how they behave is their issue, not yours. There's no point in harbouring anger and resentments. You know, it's like taking poison and expecting someone else to die, or that person to die. You know, it's just a waste of energy, just as regret is. You know, I felt regret about so much, particularly my behaviour, you know, and the example I set my loved ones over some years. You know, there was a regret there, but now I've had to come to terms with the fact there's nothing I can do about that, and I've only got one day at a time. I've only got each day as it comes. And, you know, that is the important thing. And that's those moments you can be the best version of yourself is the best gift you can give the people you love and yourself. You know, to respect yourself and to love yourself and to set that example and to stay sober. Get sober and stay sober. You know, that's the best gift you can give them. You know, and just do the best you can for the rest of the time you've got. You know, strength, hope and courage. You're going to need those things if you're going to get sober and stay sober, no doubt about it. You're going to need massive strength because it's painful. You know, you're going to have to face emotions and feelings that you may have numbed for many years. You're going to have to learn how to do that. You're going to have to learn how to forgive other people and forgive yourself. You're going to have to go through the pain of withdrawal. There are many videos on this channel about these things. Please subscribe, like and share the videos because it just helps them help more people, you know, who need help out there. That's the only reason I make these things, to share experiences. Pain of withdrawal and so many other things, feelings, emotions, pain. You're going to have to face all of that. That takes massive strength to maintain that. You're going to need hope. We all need hope. Addict or non-addict, it doesn't matter. Without hope, we have nothing. What's the point of living if we haven't got hope? You have to find that deep within yourself, that hope. You know, and for the future, for the moment, you know, it's not easy when you're in the pit of despair and addiction and depression and all these other things, or real bad things are happening in your life. But somewhere you have to find a glimmer of hope to cling on to keep you moving forward. You know, I've got now, my family have just visited for 5 days. What a blessing. You know, it could have been all so different. I'm really proud to say that both my granddaughters, and one of which I met for the first time this week, have never seen me under the influence, and they never will. And that is the hope for the future that I have, that I can be a better person for my family, for my all my loved ones, for my friends, for myself, for the example I set my granddaughters for. You know, that's my hope. I cling on to that, and I cling on to the fact that life is getting better and better and better, which it does when you're sober. You find a freedom that you never had before. You know, that freedom is blessed. Instead of waking up looking for a drink or a drug to stave off withdrawal and the feeling of tremors, sweating, anxiety, pain, that horror of waking up without a drink and a drug and into withdrawal. The freedom of not having to chase money and chase those things that, you know, is just immense. And when you let go and just let life happen and do the best you can, it's an immense feeling of relief and freedom. And you're going to need courage. Strength and courage are very similar, you know, but courage, it's there was an old saying, wasn't it? Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's having the courage to continue that counts. I think it was Winston Churchill that said that. And it's very true. Courage, you have to find it deep inside yourself to keep fighting, to keep moving forward, to stay strong, to let go of control. All these things are very difficult. You learn every single day and you have to take every single moment as it comes, one day at a time, as they say. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful, and stay strong and carpe diem. Remember the motto of this channel. Seize the day, seize every moment you can, because life is precious. Every breath is precious. It's a miracle we're alive. We've got to try and make the most of it and not waste our lives. Thank you for listening. Much love to you all. Good luck. Bye-bye.